Strasburg Rail Road Company. It is the oldest railroad operating on its original name and charter in the country. Steam locomotive is the only real invention by a man that acts like it's living and breathing. When the engine's working really hard, you know it. When it's not working hard, you know it. There's a lot of work in the background to keep these things operating. We have your typical machines you would have in any machine shop, except some of ours are a lot larger. Like, for instance, we have a wheel lathe that was designed specifically to turn driving wheels on a steam locomotive up to 86 inches in diameter.
I went to school to be a machinist. My dad's a machinist. I thought, well, how much cooler would it be than to work at the railroad? You know, I've driven by it my whole life. I've found out that the railroad has a machine shop. Applied, and the rest is history.
She's our very first qualified steam locomotive engineer in the history of the company. On steamer, it would have been completely unheard of. Pretty cool.
We have three, including Thomas, 4 steam locomotives, and they're all different. They all have their own personalities, their own quirks, and you have to treat each one different. You have to love what you do to work with them, because everything's hot, heavy, big. It's a challenge at times, but it is really rewarding to know that we have our hands working on and keeping the locomotives going. The newest one we have was built in 1924.
And our business is no different than any other business. Deadlines and all that, there's no difference. The only difference is the stuff we do is just really, really cool.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, you get to meet new people. You know, we have the tourists, we have the Thomas event with all the kids. You get to, like, you know, see their faces light up when they see Thomas the Tank Engine, and just watching the train go by every day. It's a great feeling. Whenever there's something that's broke down or something that needs repaired, restored, to actually make the part in the shop, bolt it on, and put it into use and see it in action is super fulfilling, because these parts have been in service for 100 years. The part that I just made to replace the 100-year-old one is probably the last one that will ever be made. So it's really fulfilling.
The engine went before 75. We completely rebuilt it. It took about 2.5 years. When we fired the engine up for the first time, I felt like a new dad. I was that excited about it. That's how much it meant to me to see that thing go back out again. It was really, really cool. You can't get that in many jobs. That's pretty neat.
Andrea, she's the first and only female engineer that we have here, and she's a huge role model for young girls, you know, that age on up, saying you can do anything you want to do. I'm the first female welder since 1832. He's the first machinist. It's a little feather in our cap to say, look, you know, this is what we do, and there's 2 of us here doing this.
I love my job, and I have the coolest job. So.
My grandparents and my parents brought me over here when I was a little kid, which is a long time ago. It becomes a passion. You're really into it. I mean, some people are into airplanes, some people are into cars. We're into railroads.
I'm Shirley.
And I'm Regina Mitchell. For more videos like this, subscribe to WHYY.